Action program.
Oh snap! Hey, Troy, man. Hey, it's time to do. Come on, put this down. I know it's good stuff.
It's amazing.
Man, hey, here we go. How you doing, Flashbackers? We are back. I am Patrick Michael Strange, and this is my homeboy. You know him as Troy David Phillips. How to, give each part of that name like it's extra swag, because this man's got nothing but swag. It's my homeboy. How you doing, man?
How goes it, my man?
Fist pound.
I got you. I washed my hands.
Oh. Not all the time. I've seen this guy.
Oh.
Anyway, how you guys doing? We are back for this new release Wednesday. Man, we're coming off of Baltimore Comic-Con.
I gotta tell you, I'm still exhausted.
Still exhausted? Man, let me tell you, hanging out with those guys at Comic Wow. Billy Tucci, man, he was like, hey, here, have a little bit of this. I'm like, Billy, I gotta bring this bag back to the room so that way I'm not having to carry it all over the place.
You don't even understand my pain. I was drinking with Paul Jenkins, okay? I was keeping up with Paul Jenkins.
That man can drink too.
Yes, he can.
He can drink.
I was at the bar having a few with my wife and Ron Mars. It was amazing. Ron Mars is an excellent personality. Mark Bagley, really nice guy. I had a couple beers with him, and we could drop names all night long.
We could drop names, show the swag off, but
well, you know, I'm actually showing off a little.
You picked up that nice little number there.
I did. I see the shirt you're wearing. I picked up two just like it.
Oh, really? Well, I have this. This is one I've had for a while. I actually picked up quite a few Valiant shirts from my guys over there that you'll see in upcoming episodes. So we can have some clean shirts now.
Listen to this.
But anyway, if there's one thing I bought a lot this weekend, there was a lot of shirts I bought. There was a lot of great vendors that had some shirts available. So we really want to. Well, I personally wanted to highlight those great companies and the stuff they're showing that we can really represent our work. Our love of comic books in style, in fashion, out and about. So I picked up quite a bit of shirts.
Game of Thrones fans, watch for me to be wearing the North of the Wall T-shirt. It's really cool.
Did you see Daenerys? Because I'm not a big Game of Thrones guy. Don't hate me out yet. I'm gonna get into it. But did you see all the Daenerys? Is that the character's name?
Yeah.
The cosplayers.
Yes. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. I was. Dude, don't even get me started. We should jump right on to new comics.
Well, I still wanted to talk on this, man.
Oh, you wanted to talk?
Yeah, we're gonna get to it. We got some time. What are some of your other highlights?
Oh, well, okay. I went to the All-Star reception, which was amazing. George Perez, Bill Willingham, Agnes Garbowska. I hope I pronounced your name right.
Yes, Agnes.
Yes, you were
nice lady.
Agnes, you were amazing.
Excellent
really art. Jimmy Chung, you were also a whole lot of fun.
He is a beast.
Paul Jenkins, like I said, he was he was a lot of fun to try to keep up with, and I emphasize try. Man,
he can throw down.
Man. Yes, he
can throw down.
But everybody, they were all very nice. Stan Sakai, I caught up to him at his table. He knocked out a Usagi Yojimbo sketch for me, and just like that. Oh, here
Stan
you are.
Sakai, great guy. Sat next to him at the Harvey Awards. Gentleman and a scholar. Got to tell him how when I was a kid, out of all the turtle toys that came out, and then when Usagi Yojimbo was thrown in there as part of the whole turtle family, that was the one figure I could not find. I had my mom. And she's, fresh off the boat, Filipino. She's like calling all the KBs and Toys R Us, do you have this samurai rabbit? And just like trying to track it down. And that was the one toy I couldn't get. So if y'all are out there, if y'all can help me find Usagi Yojimbo, I tried looking at the show for it. Help me find Usagi Yojimbo. I'd love to add that to my collection and have Stan sign it up. Great guy. We made it Facebook official now. In this generation now, you're not true friends until you make it Facebook official. And so we're Facebook official on Facebook. So, Stan Sakai, I love you, man. You're a great guy, and I hope your wife gets better with all her issues right now. He's going through some problems. He's very open about it because a lot of families go through, various medical issues. And so, Stan, from Flashback, our family, we really hope your wife pulls through with everything.
Yes, indeed.
But, I actually wrote some stuff down, as you saw when we started.
Oh, really?
Some stuff I wanted to talk about, some exclusive information that happened while Baltimore Comic-Con was going on.
This is like all in Filipino.
It's Tagalog, man. That's our language, man.
Well, yeah. Who can read that?
I can. And my buddy Larry Reclusado over there. You got to check him out. He's got a great show coming up soon. Shout out to my man Larry over there. But there was some great stuff. You were at the Valiant panel, as
yes,
was I. There was some great information that came out of that. Quantum and Woody, y'all know me. You see, I'm repping my squad right now. Quantum and Woody, the next creative team after James Asmus and Tom Fowler. Ming Doyle is taking over on the artist duties on that. I'm a huge fan of her. Check out Quantum Woody. Quantum and Woody's an excellent book. A lot of people have been raving about it. You should see what the rave is all about and check it out. You ranted? You're not a fan of Quantum?
No, I ranted in favor.
Oh, okay.
I ranted it.
Excellent.
It's only 3 issues old, and this thing it moves.
It's good.
It moves.
It's like us.
Yeah,
it's got a brother, a cool brother in there, and then a white dude. Well, I'm half white, half Filipino, but it's a great creative team.
So I'm actually the responsible one,
like us.
and you're the irresponsible Woody.
You know what? Well, I wouldn't exactly compare us to that respect, but it's a great team up. If you haven't checked that book out, you should check that out. Ming Doyle taking over the artistry duties on that. And
Are you going to talk about Unity?
Yes.
Unity. Fans of EXO, Man of War, you need to check out Unity. If you are fans of Ninjak, you need to check out Unity. The Eternal Warrior, you need to check this book out.
Harbinger, Toya Harada. Yeah, basically, if you're really digging all the Valiant titles,
right.
This is, as they stated at the show, their answer to Marvel's Avengers.
Yes.
Their answer to
Justice
DC's
League.
Comics Justice League, and which really surprised me, because if you're a fan of the original Unity from the first Valiant run of comics, it was an event storyline.
Yes.
What surprised and shocked me was that Unity in the relaunch is their team. That's the name of the team.
And that's
their
cool.
team book, and super cool.
Well,
because it's such an amazing lineup. EXO, Toya Harada in there, one of the Harbinger people on his team. Who are some of the other
Well, don't
members
give it
of the
all
team?
away.
Yeah, I'm not going to give it all away. But I'm so excited because they got from Mind MGMT from Dark Horse, Matt Kent, who's the writer, illustrator of that particular title. He's the writer on this book, as well as, you know him from working with Alex Ross on Justice, Doug Braithwaite on the Art Chores, man. He is sick.
Yeah.
He is sick.
Yeah.
If there's one artist that you could also compare to Alex Ross that has that kind of same style and really makes it look good, Doug Braithwaite is a beast. So Matt Kent, Doug Braithwaite, Unity.
The thing is,
I'm excited.
And I certainly mean no disrespect to the original run of Valiant, the
Yes.
Gen 1 Valiant. A lot of Valiant fans out there, I'm one of them. What the current Valiant iteration is doing, what they're doing is so original and different. They've brought back the characters that we loved, Quantum and Woody, the Eternal Warrior, Ninjak. They've brought these characters back and they put them in fresh new stories.
Yes.
And they're doing things that are different from what they did previously. This Unity is not like the previous Unity at all. Mm-hmm. The previous Unity was good in its time.
Excellent.
It's an excellent read. Pick up back issues. But this new Unity, this is something you want to read. This is something to get excited about.
And Unity, the Valiant, in partnership with stores like Flashback, are doing a huge rollout, a huge promotion. So we're going to get quite a few copies of Unity in here.
Oh, yeah.
You should definitely check it out. I can't suggest it enough. Y'all know me as a Valiant guy. He's a Dynamite guy, but I'm sure he and I could both agree this Valiant book is going to be insane.
It is.
I have a couple more nuggets, but I'm going to save that till the end because I want to have y'all waiting for a little bit more. Yeah. I just want to really rep how great Baltimore Con is as a show. To my man Mark Nathan, who puts it on, excellent job again this year. The Harvey Awards was spectacular.
I understand.
Give me your 10 if you live in this area.
Well, I understand that they're adding a day.
Oh, and that's the other big
adding
news.
a day.
It's going to be a 3-day show. So if you were from out of town and you're, a little bit nervous, it's only 2 days. You want more fun. You want more bang for your buck. If you're going to come all this way, it's going to be a 3-day show. You got to check it out. Baltimore Comic Con, the Harvey Awards. It's a great experience. The first night, the
All-Star
dinner,
reception.
the All-Star reception. It's a great way to meet your favorite creators outside of packed convention halls.
Very intimate, very relaxed
for those fans.
Yes,
those true fans. Pay that extra $1. You're going to have an amazing experience. Comic creators are down to earth, being the industry guy.
Yeah.
These guys want to talk to the fans. They want to know what you guys like. They want to know, if they're doing a good job or not, like we want to know when you watch our videos. So please comment, like we always say. But we got a lot to get to. Let's get onto those new books. Troy, David, myself, we're going to get you right off on the new books. Here we go.
To start off with, we have Image Comics, Ghosted, number 3.
From Marvel Comics, Deadpool, part 2 of the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly storyline. This is Deadpool number 16.
From Dark Horse Comics, we have The True Lives of the Fabulous Killjoys, number 4.
From Image Comics and Skybound, The Walking Dead, number 114.
From Antarctic Entertainment, we have Victorian Secret, Girls of Steampunk, number 1.
From Image Comics, Manhattan Projects, number 14.
And from Marvel Comics, we have a longtime favorite of mine, Fantastic Four, number 12.
As well as from Marvel Comics, Uncanny X-Force, number 11.
And Dark Horse Presents with Star Wars, number 9.
Continuing on from Dark Horse, Halo Initiation, number 2.
And New Paradigm Studios, we have Watson and Holmes, 3rd issue.
Astonishing X-Men from Marvel, issue number 67.
Dark Horse presents Buffy the Vampire Slayer, season 9, number 25.
From Aspen, we have Executive Assistant, Executive Extinction, issue number 5.
And from Aspen, we have Homecoming, number 4.
Kick-Ass, number 3, issue 3. Kick-Ass 3, issue 3, from Icon/Marvel.
And we have United Plankton Pictures giving us SpongeBob Comics, number 24.
In SpongeBob we trust. From DC Comics, Batman, Little Gotham, number 6.
I love that book.
Me too. Dustin Wynn, you rock, man.
Zenoscope Entertainment with Hit List, number 1.
Smallville, season 11, issue number 17. Bringing us the new Wonder Woman in there.
Oh. And IDW, Lock and Key Alpha, number 1.
Rather thick book there.
Yeah.
Avengers Arena, Murder World, number 15 from Marvel Comics.
And DC's Vertigo giving us Astro City. This is issue number... What issue number is this?
4!
Number 4. Thank you.
No problem there, Troy. And your favorite, from Dynamite, The Bionic Man, number 23.
Yes, sir. Marvel Comics giving us Wolverine, number 9. This is Killable, part 2 of 6.
From Zenoscope, we have Grim Fairy Tales, Zombies, The Cursed, number 3. Shout out to Connor on that one.
And from Marvel Comics, we have Avengers. This is an Infinity tie-in. It's number 19.
From Boom Studios, RoboCop, Last Stand, number 2.
Yay, Frank Miller. Image Comics, Sidekick, number 2. Shout out to J. Michael Straczynski.
From the pages of Warlord of Mars, Deja Thoris and the Green Men of Mars, from Dynamite issue number 6. And you know I love that Deja costume.
I know you do. And here I've got A1, issue number 4 from Titan Comics.
From Image and Skybound, number 10 of Clone.
IDW with Mars Attacks Judge Dredd, number 1.
I like that cover. A Comic Lab project, Low Society. And I believe this is issue 1 of this. Let's see. I think it's just a special. Check that out. But bringing us some great action of Cerebus.
Yes, Cerebus the Aardvark. Love that Dave Sim Cerebus. From DC Comics, I have Batman Arkham Unhinged, number 18.
From Dark Horse, we have number 5 of X. Dwayne Straczynski. Awesome dude.
Boom Studios gives us 3 Guns, issue number 2.
Check out that film, 2 Guns. IDW gives us number 6 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles micro series with a spotlight on the villains.
And IDW giving us the X-Files season 10, number 1.
Indestructible Hulk number 13 from Marvel Comics. Love that cover.
Earth's Mightiest Heroes, The Avengers, number 18. This is the all-ages Avengers.
From Image, we have Prophet, number 39.
And from Marvel, we get The Fearless Defenders, number 9.
Love that anime influence cover by Mark Brooks. And from Vertigo, we have FBP, the Federal Bureau of Physics, coming you with issue number 3 from Simon Oliver and Roby Rodriguez.
Another fine piece from Antarctic Press Entertainment. We have The Victorian Secret Agents, Owls of the Ironwork Isle, number 2.
And from Abstract Studio, we have the great Terry Moore with Rachel Rising, issue number 19.
Kaboom presents Mike Kunkel's Hero Bear and the Kid. This is issue number 2 of 5 of The Inheritance.
Boom Studios gives us one of your favorite TV shows, Sons of Anarchy, with issue number 1.
And now we're into the Forever Evil villain spotlights.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, let me just shrink this pile down out of our way as we move right into. This would be the Teen Titans, but this is actually Trigon number 1.
And what would be Batman and Robin 23.2? We have the Court of Owls number 1.
Used to be the Flash, but now it's Reverse Flash number 1.
And what would be Detective Comics 23.2? We have Harley Quinn. I know y'all been hearing a lot about her lately.
Really? Who's she?
Well, we won't go there. Let's go.
Earth 2 has been taken over by Solomon Grundy for number 1.
That's an awesome cover. On to another awesome cover. We have, which would be Justice League of America 7.2. We have the Killer Frost with issue number 1 of that.
And what would be the Justice League's 23.2 is now Lobo number 1.
Please don't let that be the Twilight Lobo. Moving on to Green Lantern number 23.2, we have Mongol number 1.
And Superman 23.2 has been taken over by Brainiac number 1.
Batman the Dark Knight has been frozen over by the main man himself, Mr. Freeze.
That's 2 cold villains in a row there.
Ah,
Batman 23.2 has been taken over by the Riddler number 1.
riddle me this, the next one, and last but not least, taking over for Aquaman 23.1. Shout out to my man Black Manta. Dynamite Entertainment, we have Vampirella Southern Gothic number 2.
Zenoscope Entertainment giving us Grim Fairy Tales, issue number 89.
From Dynamite again, we have Grimm number 5.
Valiant Comics giving us Archer and Armstrong, number 13.
From Marvel Comics, we have X-Men continuing on the Battle of the Atom storyline with issue number 5.
And from Kaboom, we have Adventure Time, Candy Capers, number 3 of 6.
Oh, my bad. Here we go. With IDW, we have My Little Pony micro series featuring Celestia, number 8. Shout out to my little girl. And keep it moving, Troy.
Yes, indeed. Dynamite Entertainment giving us 3 awesome choices for The Shadow. This is incredible stuff here, people. If you're not reading The Shadow, you should be. Get excited.
Check it out. From IDW, we have Transformers Monstrosity with issue number 4.
And we have from Zenoscope Entertainment, Grim Fairy Tales presents Wonderland, issue number 14.
From Dynamite Entertainment, we have Red Sonja number 3. Another great set of covers. You gotta love it.
She-Devil with a Sword.
She-Devil with a sword.
Art and Entertainment giving us Mythopolis number 1. This looks amazing.
It looks very interesting. Don't know too much about them, but I'm intrigued.
I am too.
From Marvel Comics, we have Earth's Mightiest Heroes with Avengers issue number 19. Love how they're taking it back to the old school on some of these covers.
Celebrating 50 years.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I think I own Avengers from each one of these time periods.
Oh, and I even noticed they even put the costume from those time periods on there.
Yeah,
Shout out to John Cassidy. Great job on those covers. Oh, we have a 5th one to round it all off. There we go, guys. Those are all of our variant covers. Check them out. You know we get them here at Flashback Comics.
And now, everyone's favorite segment, Pick of the Week.
You all know how this goes. This is the part where Patrick Strange and myself show you our individual top picks of the week. Patrick is going to show you some pretty awesome comics. They're very awesome. They are, however, slightly inferior to my picks.
You hear this guy? Y'all already know. Go ahead, kick it off. What you got then? You bring it, and then I'm going to point, counterpoint.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what you got.
To begin with, from Dynamite Entertainment, I've got The Shadow, Green Hornet, Dark Knights #3. This book has been incredible so far, bringing the two great pulp characters together, the Shadow, the Green Hornet, guns blazing, fists flying, powers of the mind, etc., etc. I got to show them. Yeah, I'm trying to find something. It's crime noir at its peak, man. This is good stuff. Two characters that were meant to be teamed up.
And with that Alex Ross cover, I gotta give you points on that one.
Well, here you go, people. Explosive. All right, Mr. Strange, what do you have for
All right,
people?
to battle you on that one, you remember this character. They've kind of brought him in, brought him back out. But Dark Horse Comics gives you Brain Boy, issue #1. The Secret Service's top agent knows exactly what you're thinking, and I know exactly what you're thinking. You want to check out Brain Boy. You know, with everything that's going on with the government and secret spies and all that kind of stuff, check this book out. I'm sure you're interested in all that. Just some great material. The artwork is amazing. Dark Horse, never disappoints, and they bring you some great different characters that the other top two don't always exactly give you. Shout out to Brain Boy.
Is he a part of Comics Greatest World, like X and Captain Midnight, Catalyst Comics?
Actually, I'm not sure on that one. But
okay, well,
we'll
we'll have to read some more Dark Horse comics and find that out.
Well, some of the Comics Greatest World is kind of separate than that.
Yeah, well,
but Brain Boy #1.
Well, I just want to read Dark Horse comics. I want to read Dark Horse comics all day long. If only I could work somewhere where I had access to Dark Horse comics nonstop. But where would I find such a place?
Shout out to Dark Horse Comics. Mike Richardson, man, you the man. Thank you.
That was a pretty good one. However, it falls somewhat short of Action Comics 23.2.
This guy.
Zod #1. Okay, now, if you've already seen Forever Evil, if you've already checked out last week's comics, you already know just what, you would talk about a Blackest Night. This is as dark as it gets. And General Zod, man, he is a handful of a villain for anybody. He's a great foil to Superman. I'm jazzed. I'm totally jazzed.
Well, like Man of Steel did to Zod at the end of the film, just straight knock you out.
You think so? Huh?
I'm about to knock you out with this pick from
Thank
Vertigo.
You, LL Cool J.
Scott Snyder, Raphael Albuquerque give you American Vampire. This anthology book is an amazing special, issue #1. But if you've been reading American Vampire, you're getting this great anthology with a bunch of other creators doing the whole their take on the whole vampire stuff that goes on throughout history, which is what American Vampire is all about. It's taking you with that whole vampire mythology throughout history, which I love. I'm a big history buff, and coupled with vampires, this is vampires done right, unlike Twilight. So shout out to Scott Snyder and Raphael Albuquerque doing a great job at Vertigo.
Well, okay.
American Vampire dog.
Yeah, hey,
what can cop the American Vampire?
Okay, I'll top your American Vampire with Ultimate Comics, The Ultimates. Okay, what can top a vampire? Ultimates. Ultimates. It's all in the name, people. Continuing the disassembled story arc, it's on the cover. You're seeing Kang unmasked. You're going to get more of Kang unmasked.
I'm not going
to spoil it for you. I'm not going to spoil it for you either. You know what I'm going to tell you? I'm going to tell you should be reading comic books. That's what you should be doing. Okay? Ultimate Comics Ultimates has been delivering in terms of the quality of art. They have kept the story moving right along. They've gone from story arc to story arc. They're bringing things together. And I don't want to talk about it too much yet, but I do want to say that I feel the events are organically leading to the big Ultimates Cataclysm event that will be up and coming. But we're still just barely into Infinity. I don't want to talk too far down the road. I want to go slowly here, take my baby steps. Speaking of baby steps, what do you got for me?
This guy. I'm going to keep it Marvel, okay? And I'm going to keep it on Infinity.
Okay.
With something you should be checking out if you're following the whole Infinity storyline. It's called The Hunt. Y'all might not be aware of this, but it's written by a great dude who writes Mind MGMT from Dark Horse Comics. His name is Matt Kent. And he is coupled with Steven Sanders on a book called The Hunt. I'm sure you aren't really aware of this. It's probably going to slip through the cracks and probably become a big hit because it's called The Hunt, so who's The Hunt? But it features guys like the Wolverine, She-Hulk, pretty much it's all about the teachers from all your various schools. You know, Uncanny X-Men has a school. We have the Avengers School with Avengers Arena. But basically all the various schools out there. So you're getting like the teen universe of superheroes over at Marvel. But basically they're looking for who's going to be up and coming, who's going to be a heavy hitter in the Marvel universe. So this is where a lot of the new talent of superheroes is going to come from.
Well, you know
within
what?
the Marvel universe. So this is a pretty important book right here.
It is. But you know what? You know what new talent needs? New talent needs something to aspire to. They need someone to look up. They need someone to set an example and lead the way. And doing that since 1940, when he punched Adolf Hitler right in the face on his first appearance, I have Captain America number 11. Now, if you've been following Captain America, you know that he has escaped from Dimension Z. He has gotten out of Arnim Zola's little pocket universe. He's back. But things are going to be a little bit different. Closed out of that arc, we said goodbye to John Romita Jr., who did an amazing job, and now we're moving on to Carlos Pacquiao. And Rick Remender's still at the chores here. Klaus Jansson's still at the wheel and the inks. We're looking at some pretty amazing things. Look, they're bringing him back, people. You remember that guy, Nuke? That was Frank Miller's Daredevil, the Born Again. That was the super soldier they dropped at the end of that there. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, you hadn't been born yet.
This guy, for my next pick, to trump his...
Oh, you wish.
Something mighty. The Mighty Avengers.
I believe Captain America is a member of that team.
Oh, but not this particular Avengers team. This team is going to spotlight... could you hold that there, sir?
I certainly
Great
could.
variant cover to go along with this particular pick. But it's going to feature a team that you probably don't know too much about.
Oh.
More of our of-color persuasion, I should say. A lot of the minority superheroes in the Marvel Universe don't get a lot of love. And so I gotta say, I'm really excited about this. The Mighty Avengers is gonna feature the former Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, what's her name?
Photon. Monica Rambeau.
Monica Rambeau. It features Luke Cage. It features Black Panther's sister, who's now taking over the Black Panther role. It's just some of the great characters of color in the Marvel Universe. They're getting... the writing chores are being handled by Greg Pak, who is an amazing writer.
Oh, yes.
And it's just awesome. I'm just loving this. That the characters of color are finally getting some love. You know, a lot of us fans of color, you know, look for that image being represented in the pages that we love. And I think we're starting to get that with Marvel. I'm really happy that Marvel decided to do this, and I just can't say enough about it. The Mighty Avengers. Can't wait to dig my paws into this one. This looks great.
Yeah, actually, it does. And I've been loving Greg Pak's work ever since, the Hulk run.
And Greg Land on the art chores, man.
Oh,
That's
well,
just
Greg Land,
insanely
you could talk about him all day long, because he's just amazing.
Yes.
Heck of a nice guy, too.
Yes.
I've met him several times. Well, that was pretty mighty, but I'm going to take it way back. I'm going back to the classics here, people. This, from Dynamite Entertainment, is the #1 issue of King's Watch. Okay, now we're old guard here. We're talking the Phantom, Mandrake the Magician, and Flash Gordon. All right. Now you probably, if you're like me, you remember when these guys had their old cartoon show. Remember that one, Defenders of the Universe?
I do remember Defenders. It was quite a fun and cartoon. I actually have the complete series. I'm a fan of the show.
Okay. Did you ever actually read these characters from their syndicated strips?
No, because I'm not old and have pressed between my toes like you.
Oh, I see. Well, your classic heroes brought together here: Mark Lemming, Jeff Parker, King's Watch, Dynamite Entertainment, #1. Kapow!
Well, that is good and old, and shout out to my man Jeff Parker. Great guy. Used to sit next to him when I used to write comic books. He had a great book called Inner Man, which I strongly suggest check out. But much like that, they're old for a reason. So let's bring in the new.
The classic.
With the best pick of the week. Shout out to my boys at Valiant Entertainment. My man, Eternal Warrior, Galad the Eternal Warrior is back. I'm so excited.
You should be.
Greg Pak on the writing chores, Trevor Hairsine, Brian Reber. Man, look at this book. It's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Look at that. For all you fans of Game of Thrones, all you fantasy lovers, I'm talking Eternal Warrior right here. If you liked Planet Hulk, the guy who wrote that was a guy by the name of Greg Pak. He's writing this book.
Red Skull Incarnate?
This just look at that.
Magneto Testament?
It's just insanely good. Eternal Warrior is back, man.
I
A
see
lot
that.
is back.
I see that.
My pick of the week. I'm not going to give you too much on it. Y'all know I love Valiant, and the next wave of Valiant titles are here, and they're bringing back Eternal Warrior. It's just...
Yeah, I've been waiting for this for a little while now.
Yes.
So thank you for delivering.
That's what we got. Those are our picks of the week, man.
That is. So it's been a hectic weekend. It's been an amazing weekend.
Yes.
It's been an awful lot of fun. It's been a little bit of work. I'm still sore. I'm achy.
I had a little bit too much to drink with Josh Jeppy,
Yeah,
who does Comic Wow. If y'all aren't familiar with Comic Wow, you need to check out that site. I know a lot of people are all about Facebook and MySpace and Twitter and all that. You got to check out Comic Wow. www.comicwow.com. It's a social networking site for comic book fans.
Wow.
If you sell your comic stuff on eBay, you want to go here. This is the true source for social networking site for you to sell your comic books, to show your pictures from conventions. Shout out to my man Josh Jeppy. He's the son of the guy who runs Diamond Distribution Company, Diamond Publications, Previews, Steve Jeppy. Josh has his own business. He's got this great site out now for you to network with your fellow fans. Check out comicwow.com and let's let them go, because they got their books to read too, and we got to get sober.
Yeah, we got to get going. Yeah, really. I got to put my feet up and read that Eternal Warrior.
Yes, sir. And I got to check out King's Watch.
Yes,
man.
you do.
Shout out to my brothers of the old school. And check out Mighty Avengers, man. Shout out to, it's finally we're getting some representation as guys of color. We love y'all. Let's tell them what they got to do, bro.
Well, you got to like us on Facebook.
Like us on Facebook.
You got to follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter.
And you got to subscribe to us on YouTube.
Subscribe on YouTube. This is my man, Troy David Phillips. I
Patrick
am
Michael Strange.
Patrick Michael Strange.
Flashback Comics, fantastic forum. We love you all. Thank you very much.
All my friends are superheroes. Shout out to my man
Oh, yeah.
behind the camera. We got to give our cameraman a shout out.
Mark Lutz, big hand, big round of applause.
He always does a great job, even with hurting himself. We have him in different angles to get us the great pictures that y'all are seeing. Shout out to man Larry Reclusado, who's in here, who came by to say hi. We love y'all. Flashbackers. We'll be back next week.